Welcome, everybody. Ben Mankiewicz, Rick Strom out there producing the show. Rick, welcome.
Hey, Ben. How you doing?
I'm well. Steve Smith, we were having a little argument here before the show. A pleasant conversation about the value of Steve Smith. I think Steve Smith is an incredibly valuable signing for the Eagles. Aside from the fact that I think he's a terrific receiver, it also just takes away from the Giants. Big plus for the Eagles against the team likely to be their biggest rival in the NFC East. But you don't think Steve Smith is all that good?
I'm not saying that I don't think I wouldn't say he's not that good. I think he's very valuable. But the way that the media is hyping him up, it seems like he is the next best thing.
No, I don't think that. I don't even think they're hyping him up that way. I think he's a really solid receiver. He's had one full season as a starter in the NFL in 2009. And he caught, 107 balls for 1,200 yards.
Which was a franchise record, 107 catches.
And starting even back the year before in 2008, when he was their third receiver, all he does is make big third down catches. I have never seen him drop a ball. I'm sure he has, and I'm sure Giants fans, because football fans are irrational, that they remember the 2 balls he dropped and they think he's not clutch. But this guy makes big catch after big catch. If it's 3rd and 6, Steve Smith's going to get 8 yards, 11 yards. It pains me to say it because he went to SC, but the guy is a money receiver. And he's always been the second receiver. And here in Philadelphia with Deshaun Jackson and hopefully Jeremy Maclin, assuming that he's okay, and Brent Selleck, who Michael Vick says he's going to use more, going to be very tough to focus on Steve Smith. He's not going to catch 107 balls in Philadelphia. Well, obviously, because he's going to, and there's a good chance he's going to miss if he's on the physically unable to perform list. He could miss the first 6 weeks, but he's likely to miss some time. But he's going to make a lot of big catches for that team. It's a big signing and a huge blow to the Giants. But who recognizes that is Tom Coughlin. And the Giants are acting like little tiny babies here, and they don't understand how business works, and they don't understand how football works. They are pretending like Steve Smith owed them something, that he needed to let them match the offer. He's a free agent. He has a right to sign anyway. I hate Tom Coughlin. I've always hated him. I hate him. I think he should close his mouth in that photo. I think he should close his mouth in. I think he should close his mouth in that photo. I can't stand him. He's such a. Anyway.
What animal does he look like?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
How do you ask that question when you don't have an answer?
I just wanted to see your answer.
I mean,
you're creative in those sorts of situations.
Why would you ask that question?
Why wouldn't you give me an answer?
Okay, let's move on. So Coughlin here, the Giants believe that Steve Smith's agent said that when the time came that he would give them an opportunity to match the offer. They thought we're going to have a deal with Steve Smith. He goes ahead and signs with the Eagles. So here's what Tom Coughlin said in a press conference expressing his displeasure. Here's one of the first things that Coughlin said, which I will ridicule shortly. Here's Tom Coughlin.
There's some disappointing factors involved, which I'm not going to get into because I'm not the one to speak on that.
You're not the one to speak on that. You're not going to get into it. And then you proceed to get into it, as you'll see right here.
Nothing ever came forth from their people. And so, we were constantly told that whatever was, if and when the market did develop, that we would always be included in what was going on.
Okay, first of all, that's not how things work. And by the way, Steve Smith's agent denies that in significant detail, making me 100% believe Steve Smith's people, although it doesn't even matter. And here's what else Tom Coughlin said. He said that this whole situation, it's like lining up for the race and you're in the locker room and nobody tells you that the race is going to be run. This is the disappointing thing here. I don't believe we were given the opportunity to do what we can do. Hey, man, if you wanted Steve Smith, make him a real contract offer. Yep. Don't say, we're going to hope that he will have an opportunity to match it. You want him, pay him, sign him. And then if you overpaid, hey, man, you overpaid. Sometimes you have to bid against yourself if it's important for you to sign him, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you want a guy that badly, you will sign him to even, 3 years, see if he keeps up that Pro Bowl caliber, and then sign him to a bigger contract and a bigger extension. You're 100% right.
Look, he's probably going to get a 1-year offer anywhere he went. That's what a lot of guys with injuries are getting. They're going to be free agents again next year. I got it. Pay him. Pay him more money than you think he might be worth. You need him. He was clear. Smith's people said he was negotiating with another team. Pay him. Shut up. I'm glad Steve Smith is gone. I'm glad Tom Coughlin got bad news. Apparently, once again, the Eagles have a limitless roster.